boxing world? JF Sports. Mayweather Berto post-fight press conference, and these are my thoughts. I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, it was a bunch of BS. I don't know why people believe everything that this Floyd said. Stole $70 million of fans, and people are cheering for him, giving him standing ovation. Wonder what the Mayweather team and the staff of the TMT now is gonna do. Are they still gonna be on payroll? Are they still gonna have a job? Would Mayweather still give him money? Would they still love Mayweather after they cut him off the payroll? Interesting. Anyway, you guys know what happened yesterday. Mayweather Berto. It's the most boring fight of the century. And Manny Pacquiao de la Hoya tweeted that they'd rather pretty much play musical instruments and take their kids watching Disney movies. On the press conference, to be honest with you guys, first I wanted to see what Badu Jack and George Groves wanted to say, and obviously as you go on to the press conference, you'll see Berto and Mayweather. Berto, was giving Mayweather props and saying that he was smart, but Berto did acknowledge that Mayweather ran a lot and hugged a lot, but Flomos would argue that it was Berto that was hugging. But anyway, whatever. I don't really care. I just want to tell you guys that now that Mayweather is retiring, I hope he is. I hope he doesn't come back. Now we can actually focus on real boxing. Boxing to where people box, not where people do marathons and kisses and hugs inside the ring. Boxing. We got Matisse versus, what the heck is this guy, man? I said he's gonna fight somebody, Matisse, on October 3rd. It's gonna be a good fight. I made a video of it. First look, you guys check him out on my channel. And then we got Lemieux and Golovkin, and then we got Canelo Cotto. A lot of good fights coming. A lot of good fights. So you guys stay tuned for more updates in my channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't yet. Stay tuned for, I tend to upload videos, 2-3 videos, sometimes one, but I try to not miss a day without uploading a video, so I keep you guys posted. Also, I want to update you guys because Amir Khan said today that he's actually talking to Pacquiao. That's good. That's good because I want to see that fight. I think I'll take the Mayweather. I'll take the Amir Khan versus Pacquiao against Mayweather Berto all day. All day. It's just the way it is, and you guys, I don't have to explain myself why that is. I mean, it's ridiculous where people are praising Mayweather. I don't have to harp on it either. You guys just go on my videos. Past 12 hours, I made a lot of videos already. To be honest, quite honest, I'm kind of sick and tired of the Berto fight. But it just comes to mind every time we talk about boring boxing, right? Anyway, Amir Khan, yes, he's talking to Manny Pacquiao. So I hope that fight gets official, gets made, and I would be looking forward to that. I would have rather fucking Mayweather fought Amir Khan all day than damn Berto, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like I said, but now that Mayweather, like I said, is retiring or retired, I don't know. We could finally get some action in boxing. You know, get the boxing fans around the world to actually tune in and watch real boxing. You know, Manny Pacquiao is not young anymore. He is no longer in his prime. Yes, I said it. But I'll take Manny Pacquiao's fight against Mayweather's fight all day long. All day. Any day. 100. So if Manny Pacquiao fights again next year, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao! Anyway, I've always wanted to say that. I wish I could be inside the ring one day, you know, and actually said that, you know, say that. So, but yeah, Manny Pacquiao will be fighting next year. I mean, that's coming around the corner. But like I said, we have a lot of fights to look forward. Matisse, you got Golovkin, Lemieux, you got Canelo, Cotto. So, a lot of news and a lot of updates that I can give you guys on a daily basis. You just gotta bear with me, you know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, you know, of the new boxing era, as Oscar De La Hoya, the Hall of Famer, said on his tweet last night. It's crazy, man. It created, like, I don't know, a lot of commotions when Pacquiao and De La Hoya tweeted that they were bored. You know, it rattled and riled up the whole Flomo nation, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's so crazy that they said Mayweather is a pay-per-view king. You know, it creates a lot of noise and that it makes a lot of money, but yet I'm just basing this off in a small community. I'm talking about the YTBC. If it's so big and it was all hyped up and it was actually an interesting competitive fight, which Mayweather lied, by the way, again, not surprising, because he said if Manny Pacquiao couldn't give the fans a good fight, the Berto fight was supposed to be great. That was the biggest BS again from Floyd Mayweather, and it's not unusual. But yeah, got off subject here, lost my training thought. So yeah, if that's the case, Mayweather, you know, should retire. Should go out of the sport, leave, bounce, whatever it is that you have to do. But like I said, the YTBC, I don't have to mention to you guys the names of the, you know, YouTube community, YouTube boxing community channels. For all of you guys, if you're watching my videos and if you follow my videos, you most likely are subscribed to some of them or all of them, or have watched their channels on the boxing community on YouTube. So it's so crazy that this fight was supposed to be good and great, but yet if you guys see the post-fight videos that these Flomo YouTube channels have made last night, it's nowhere near getting the traffic and views compared to the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather fight, Manny Pacquiao Algieri fight. I mean, the whole YouTube community were making hundreds of thousands of views. Even Ronda Rousey's fight made more freaking traffic and views than Mayweather Berto. So that tells you guys there a little bit. And you guys know, when you watch my channel and you listen to me, you're gonna get the truth about Mayweather and Pacquiao, you know. So do I think that Manny Pacquiao made excuses? I mean, I just want to clear this up because, you know, people are calling me biased and all this stuff. And yes, I am biased. All right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I am biased because I like Manny Pacquiao, because I like boxing. All right? I don't care what nobody says. Manny Pacquiao is more exciting than Floyd Mayweather. That's just the way it is. The only reason why Mayweather has made a lot of money in boxing, all right, The only reason why Mayweather is so popular, all right, and I should say infamous rather than famous, matter of fact, is because he is from the United States of America. He is born in the United States of America. You know, he started here, made his money, made his name. Pacquiao, on the other hand, has only been fighting in the U.S. maybe 10 years, right? 10, 15 years, give or take, right? So, with that said, had Manny Pacquiao grew up in America as well, he would most likely pass Mayweather's fame and pay-per-view numbers. You know, Mayweather couldn't sell a fight anymore without Manny Pacquiao's name being tagged to him. As the press conference of Mayweather and Berto ended, if you guys pay attention closely and don't be biased, not one of them fucks asked Mayweather about the IV gate. Why? Because contrary to popular belief, people are afraid to not make their money, to not get the interview from Mayweather. You know, they're trying to make the most money out of Floyd Mayweather by interviewing him and asking him the right questions versus asking him the proper tailored questions for Mayweather rather than asking him the correct and the truth and the right questions. You know, so the questions that were asked to Mayweather were tailored to him. You know what I mean? Tailored to him to answer them very easily. Had, you know, one interviewer or channel in that media actually had the balls to ask Mayweather some real questions and some hard questions, then we would see Mayweather stutter. You know, he would dance around. He was asked crazy easy questions, you know, nothing whatsoever. It's like questions that has already been asked before. So, you know, like I said, it's tailored, and I understand people got to make their money. The news reporter, the newscaster, the media, they got to make their money, and they got to get the most amount of answers from Floyd Mayweather by asking him what Mayweather wants to hear. So, you know, like I said, you know, if they were to put me in there and ask Mayweather some questions, I guarantee you Mayweather would walk out that damn press conference, because I would ask him the right questions. You know what I mean? Versus sugarcoating everything. And matter of fact, even Mayweather was asked a lot of easy questions and still dodge it. You know, what's your plan after this? You know what I mean? So, you know, he dodged all those questions, and it is, and he lies all the time, and Mayweather is just a person that, you know, he wants what he wants, and he tend to think that he's always gonna get what he wants, but his era is gonna end soon, and that as soon as he hangs up those gloves, guess what? There goes the fame also. You know, there goes the people behind you. You know, like I said, Mayweather's last fight did not create no traffic. I was very, very amazed. I was like, okay, people have already made, I'm talking about YTBC, people have already made their post-fight video of the Mayweather Berto. I just wanted to observe, and I have observed that these people are barely making 20,000 views on the Mayweather Berto fight compared to the Pacquiao Mayweather fight. So what's that tell you? Without Pacquiao's name being mentioned against Mayweather, Mayweather is crap. He's done. You know what I mean? Even if you guys go back, you know, Mayweather Pacquiao's All Access and 24/7s on Show Sports and HBO, the views on the YouTube channels were like over 8 million, 5 million views, you know, compared to Mayweather's All Access and all that stuff is like only a million. So that's like less than 20%, less than 10% traffic. And also, just to put this out there, all right, I'm just comparing this, all right, just in my own opinion, when Mayweather fought Berto versus when Manny Pacquiao fought Algieri, the YTBC channels, if you guys go back to their videos, and I'm sure you guys have seen them, they made 200, 300,000 views. Easy. All right. Now, I know it's still early, but I do recall on my old channel, which was snapped, by the way, by Show Sport because they said I was inappropriate and they flagged it. I have made over 270,000 views in one day for the Pacquiao versus Algieri fight. And that was less than 12 hours. You know what I mean? Now, I'm sure that the views on this other Flomo channels is going to go up, but how much? Like I said, I seen YouTube channels with only like 10,000 views, 18,000 views, and of course my channel sucks. I'm not gonna get any views because I'm not a Flomo. What I'm saying? If I'm a Flomo, then I'll probably get more views. And the only reason, as I told you guys, that I even watched the fight yesterday is because my Flomo acquaintance here is has lost my a bet when we bet against Johnson and Dodson too on the UFC. I had Johnson winning that fight, and he said Dodson was gonna dominate Johnson on the second rematch. So he lost the fight, so he had to pay for it. So that was good and sweet for me, sweet deal. But anyway, so yeah, it's not creating a lot of traffic. You know what I mean? Mayweather acknowledged it on the post press conference that he made over $70 million and stuff. It just is good for him. That's all right. That's cool. You know what I mean? It's nothing. It's nothing that will, make people jump off their seats, so to speak. Like, oh wow, no, it's. What I'm saying? You gotta think about this in a different perspective. Yes, Mayweather would have. I can even say that Mayweather made $100 million last night. After taxes, right? 33%, 30%, what is that? Okay, so let's leave him with 70 million of 100 million. Then he's got to pay every staff. His cutman, his trainer, which is his father. He's got his own money team. He's got all those bloodsuckers in his gym. What do you really think Mayweather makes? And his lifestyle, he probably blew 5 million the next day. You know what I mean? So, his money, he made a lot of money in the U.S. Yes, but with his lifestyle compared to Manny Pacquiao in the Philippines. Manny Pacquiao might have only made 78, 80 million, $100 million against Mayweather's $250 million on the Maypac fight. But the truth of the matter is, Manny Pacquiao's 100 million is 4 billion peso in the Philippines. So just think about that, right? Before all these Flomos and Mayweather himself saying that he makes more than Manny Pacquiao and all this, all right? Mayweather may have made $300 million on the Maypac fight. But with the taxes and all the stuff, and he's got to pay all his slugs and leeches. God knows who he has left. You know what I mean? But with his lifestyle, I don't know how long that will last. He's acknowledged that he's made a lot of good investments. Good for him. But on Manny Pacquiao's side, Manny Pacquiao has made over 4 billion peso. All right, 4 billion 400 million to be exact. All right, so that's the money. So you guys, know the difference. All right, people tend to criticize Manny Pacquiao because he only made this much money. As a matter of fact, one of the Flomo channels on YouTube said that Pacquiao probably only made 20 million. Okay, let's just say Pacquiao only made 20 million. Which is absurd, and it's probably far from the truth. Even $20 million in the Philippines. All right. That's like almost 100 million peso, which is impossible to spend. You actually almost own the whole country. You know what I mean? So it doesn't compare. You can't compare Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather's money together because Manny Pacquiao would dismantle Mayweather's income all day, every day. And it's very funny because somebody told me, oh man, Mayweather just bought a $4.8 million car. And I said, okay, cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. That tells you something though. And he goes, what do you mean? Well, if Mayweather paid $4.8 million for a car, after taxes and registrations and license, he probably paid around somewhere maybe $5.3, $5.4 million, right, for the car. All right, let's just say it's $5 million for the car, right? They pretty much took that out off of Mayweather. If Manny Pacquiao bought a car like that, guess what? He wouldn't cost him no $5 million, because the general consensus is whether you're a Mayweather fan or a Pacquiao fan. People respect Pacquiao. People love Pacquiao. So Pacquiao could have probably got that car for, I don't know, $1 million. You know what I mean? With the discounts and, you know what I'm saying, the love for the guy. You know. So in all honesty, Mayweather is being screwed. And he had the nerve to say, thank you very much, MGM Grand, because, you know, if I wanted a Bugatti, here comes a Bugatti. If I wanted a Rolex, $100,000, you know, watch, here it is. Don't believe all those lies. They didn't just give it to him. He had to pay for that somehow, you know, whether bringing in customers, whether paying for it, you know, in tickets or some stuff like that. He had to pay for that. There's no such thing as a free lunch. There's just not in the U.S. at least. So he's making all this noise and bragging about how good he is and how people love him and respect him. Dude, you can tell in a press conference, people like are frozen. The most boring press conference there is. You know, it's like nobody's smiling and laughing other than two ladies behind him. You know, I mean, that's it. There's nobody else. You know, it's like everybody's like, oh man, I gotta stand here. Shoot, man, I don't want to be here. And they didn't ask him the right question, like I said earlier. What is this Floyd Mayweather? Like I said, if I was there and I would ask him questions, he would walk out that damn press conference. I would be like, Mayweather, can you please enlighten us and specifically tell us what really did happen between USADA and your agreement taking the IV prior 24 hours, maybe less than 24 hours prior to the Pacquiao fight, you know? And then he would answer some stupid that he would dodge that question. Then ask him again, ask him something else. And if he dodged it again, then let him go, right? Because he clearly embarrassed himself in front of everybody already. Ask him something else like this. Mayweather, as you proclaim you are the best ever, 19 years in the game, 18 years champion, holds title in 5 different weight classes or 5 different divisions, you know, highest paid athlete, 4 years straight, you know, as you know. So you have to be very smart about what you're doing, right? So you're in this for a reason. So did you or did you not know that it's illegal to put a damn needle in your arm less than 24 hours prior to the Pacquiao fight? Did you not or did you know that regardless of what you have requested from USADA to take 750 milliliters or milligrams of saline with vitamins in it, did you or did you not know that before you put that needle in your arm, wouldn't you have made sure that the request was approved? Those are the questions that you had to ask Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And he would have a hard time. He would dance around that question. He would actually avoid it. He would act like he doesn't know what you're talking about. He would ask coffee and soda and water from his staff, you know, avoiding your questions, and then comes back to the mic answering a whole different question or saying answer that has no relations to what you have just asked him. So, you know, like I said, if I was there, if I was to ask him questions, he would dance. He would actually walk out that damn press conference. I guarantee you. And people will be pissed at me because they wouldn't get their interview. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, Pacquiao has always been asked hard questions, you know, especially after the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. When the final press conference, the interviewers and the questions of Pacquiao was harsh. You know, it was hard. I mean, if you guys didn't see it, it's on YouTube. You know, it was arguably, you know, target straight to the head, you know, questions. You know, there's no sugars and sweeteners. It's straight bullet to the head, you know. And they asked him the right questions, and Pacquiao and answered him the right question, even though that backlashed on him, you know, until now. You know, so it's not fair. It always hasn't been fair, and I'm just very thankful and glad that Mayweather is gone. Hashtag Canelo, hashtag Cotto, hashtag Golovkin, hashtag Lemieux. and Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. 2016, we would see another great fight from Manny Pacquiao, regardless if he's old, regardless if he gets knocked out. I don't even care. If Manny Pacquiao loses next year and stuff like that to Amir Khan or to Terence Crawford, I don't care. It's exciting to see and watch Pac-Man. Everybody's pumped up. It's always exciting. I don't care what everybody say. You can lie to yourself and say that every time you hear Manny Pacquiao is fighting, you're not going to watch it or it's not exciting. That's BS, because you know damn well, even when Manny Pacquiao fought Brandon Rios, which got backlash because Brandon Rios talked a lot of crap. Even when Manny Pacquiao fought Algieri, Brandon Rios, Bradley, all those fights are supposed to be boring. It wasn't actually boring. It was actually entertaining, Brandon Rios, even though as freaking crazy as he is, and Algieri talks so much stuff out of his avocado toast eating MF, even though those guys talk a lot of crap, it made the fight look so interesting, and the fight was so fun to watch because there was action, there was knockdowns, there was punching bag, other than what we saw yesterday, hugging and crying. Hugging and I don't know, taking a knee, and Mayweather, at the end of I think he's ever done that before, but I'm not sure. Mayweather took a knee at the end of the Mayweather-Berto fight, pointing upstairs, thanking USADA for the goods. So that's what he was doing. He wasn't thanking anybody else. He was just thinking, thank you, United States Anti-Doping Association or Agency, for giving me the goods tonight. He was able to run around on Berto, taunt him, and got the W, right? Anyway, so, and it's also, I'm going crazy now here. Me, I can talk all day, but just to end this video, you guys, him, saying 49-0 and all this stuff, and everybody else saying, Rocky Marciano's record, let's not get that twisted. Rocky Marciano's record is nowhere supposed to be compared to Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's fights, if you guys compare it, Floyd Mayweather's fights versus Rocky Marciano's fights are totally different. Rocky Marciano has never cherry-picked anybody. He fought everybody that was put in front of him. All right? That's a difference. There's a difference. And Mayweather had the audacity to say, you know what? All these fighters have 200 and 300 fights. He said this on a press conference. 200 and 300 fights. Has never been in this 20-some title fight shot. He said all this lies, so kind of like boosting himself up, which, by the way, wasn't even a question, wasn't even an answer to any of the dude's question, any of the reporters' questions. You know what I'm saying? So he tended to do that, and he said that he can read and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whatever, man. I guess So if you can read, then you should if you can read, then you should have known clearly that you're not supposed to then put needle in your arm prior to something that's not approved yet. It's like me, applying for a freaking, I don't know, a green card if I'm not a U.S. citizen, and then getting on the plane to come to America. I'm applying for a green card to come to the United States, but yet I'm buying a ticket trying to get on the plane to U.S. What do you think would happen? They would turn my butt around and send my ass back to the damn wherever I came from. It's not approved. It's not approved. Whether it's supposed to get approved, whether it's 99.9% is gonna get approved. The point is, and the truth of the matter is, it was not approved. Mayweather's little injection in his vein was not approved until 2 weeks after the Pacquiao fight. So you guys tell me, tell me where's the justice in that? Which USADA and NSAC pointing fingers at each other and not probably doing anything, not gonna do anything. And guess what? As much as Mayweather wants to continue on, and I have no doubt in my mind that Mayweather probably wants to continue on and fight some more towards 50-0, and if not more, he can't. He's playing everybody again, and I'm just one of those guys that if Mayweather say it's raining outside, I have to actually go outside and check for myself if it's actually raining, even if I could hear it from the inside that it's raining, if that makes sense, because I just don't trust the guy. I can't trust somebody that lies all the time, you know what I mean? So yeah, Mayweather said that he's not gonna fight anymore. He's retiring because his hand hurts, or he doesn't want to he want to be stay sharp. That's all lies. Mayweather loves money too much. His middle name is Money. His nickname is Money. He loves money too much, and the way he spends his money, he needs more of it. It's not gonna last. So for him to say that he's gonna hang it up because he's tired, he's done. You gotta know when to quit. Well, the only reason why he's saying all of this and he's reluctant of fighting again is because he wants to get out of the sport as quickly as possible, because you have a PED slash IV slash substance abuse controversies going on, and that can erupt at any given time. We don't know if it's done or not. Hell, USADA and NSAC might have given up and might have dropped the case and accusations. But there's people out there that's gonna push that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna push that issue and that controversy. And for all we care, Mayweather could be 48-1. When it is all said and done, who knows? But yes, he's trying to get out of the damn game as fast as he can. I'm telling you right now, that's what he's doing. And people are being fooled because you guys, see Mayweather as eye candy, with the cars and the jewelries and the cash. You guys see him that if you're a Floyd Mayweather fan, obviously. But in all truth and honesty, it's not because he wants to retire. It's because he doesn't have a choice. He's gonna retire. He has to retire before it backlashes on him, because it's not done. The controversy is not done. For all we care, Mayweather has been doping for the past decade. Who knows? How long has he been using USADA? Exactly my question. Well, I think I've rumbled enough. I've talked to you guys enough today, and I will be uploading more videos later on after I eat my lunch. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. And I've told you guys this before. Not everybody like my channel and like my videos, but please take it for what it's worth. Again, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do if you like my contents. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. JF Sports. Thanks for watching.